You ever see the people try to move to music and their bodies don't? Have you seen this? Go watch that repeat of that, of what went on in the White House today with the musical that they had in there. It's nauseating. No, how does he get away with it? Answer. Who's going to stop him? He's the king. He has no shame. See, if you had a president who had a normal degree of shame or humility, this wouldn't be happening. But since you have a president who is in some ways, well, I don't want to play psychiatrist now because I'll be attacked for it. There's a deep psychological issue here with Obama and his inability to feel shame and why he feels no shame, why he feels that anything he does is right. If you actually study the psychiatric literature, you will find out that an earlier definition of paranoia consisted of a person who always acts as though they are right, but deep down they fear that they're always wrong. Does that ring a bell to anyone out there in the psychiatric profession? That was an interpretation of a paranoid personality way back in the dark ages, maybe the 1950s. A person who acts as though they're above any criticism, that they're always right, everything they do is right, they can never be wrong, when inside and deep down they fear that everything they're doing is wrong. That is what I see going on with this man in the White House. I see one of the most insecure people, which is a very dangerous situation for this country and its future. The man does not even know what he's doing to this country. In some regards, I actually believe that. Many of you think he knows what he's doing. Some days I think he knows that he's destroying the middle class because that's what Marxists have always done. They've targeted the bourgeoisie. They hate the bourgeoisie. Does he associate with the middle class? No. Who are his friends? Billionaires, zillionaires, gazillionaires. He is not the 1%, of course. He's the 0.0001. And he associates with the 0.001%. And yet, who does he target? Who is Obamacare going to hurt the most? Not the poor. They're going to get free care. Not the rich. They're not going to be affected by Obamacare. So who's going to take it in the pocketbook? The middle class, the bourgeoisie. And they're the schmucks. They crossed over and voted for him. They thought he was the savior. They bought the act. They bought the act. They're so naive, they bought the act. Some of them still drive around with the Obama-Biden bumper sticker from 2008 to show how long they've been a Communist Party member. I'll be right back.
Join the Savage Nation. Call now, 855-400-SAVAGE, 855-400-7282. Savage.
Breaking news, stimulating talk for New York. 77 W.